Hello, chatters. Some of you might have been wondering why I didn't stream last week, the MHA chapter. There is a solid answer for it, and it is, I didn't feel like it. That is all. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the Bakugo hearts. The plot, the characters, the dialogue, the themes, it was all so ass. Am I late? Yeah, you're so late that the stream started like 60 seconds ago. Hello Ice Devil, hello Fitz, hello Shadow Punch, hello Mr. Mexico, hello Christopher, hello Samantha, hello Fitz, again. Sorry. Good video today, thank you. The video was amazing, it's doing great, thank you. Hello Reviewer. Hello Alexinator. Thank you, Olivia. For 12 months, holy. That's insane. Great job on the new video, thank you. Hello Rodek. New timeout times, who wants to be guinea pig? Yeah, what are the timeout times now, Bubba? How does it work? You should give MHA to Mappa, yeah. JJK Season 2 slaps what Mappa need to give their employees a raise. More than a raise. Like I said in the video though, man. Some of that Season 2 content been gas. Just watched your new video, such an important topic. Yeah, unfortunately, people are gonna keep gassing up. You know. Oh my god, Mappa cooked! I wanted to put a little... I wanted to put a little picture of, like, some of the most fucked up cooking you've ever seen on screen. But, I was showing something actually important on screen, if I recall, so I didn't end up doing it. But that was my first thought when I got to that part. I was like, I should put, like, a really, like, fucked up omelet on screen or something. Oh my god. This is completely unrelated. Any post corrected by community notes will now be ineligible for ad revenue share? Dude. Conservative grifters just fucking lost their jobs. You can hear the sounds of people falling to their knees all across the nation. That's so funny. Rare Twitter W, yeah, what the fuck? What was really funny? Here, let me find it again. This joke from fucking AB got community noted because he was playing Spider-Man 2 and he made a fucking little edit, PS4 share, and the video just keeps freezing. All I gotta say on the matter is play has no limits when you got a screwdriver. And it got community noted. Spider-Man 2 is PS5 exclusive as said on the PlayStation website. Shut up, dude. No one cares. I said this in a comment, but the narrative, whenever there's a good episode, is always Mappa cooked. They went off, but when it looks... it's what the fuck were the animators doing? Are they lazy? Yeah, you see it a lot with MHA because MHA kind of always underperforms. I, of course, have never said that the MHA staff is lazy or doesn't care about the anime, because I don't think that's true at all. It's Toho that doesn't care about the anime. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully people can stay somewhat positive despite recent occurrences. They clearly just don't care anymore, those damned animators. Yeah, true. What is the next MHA movie about again? Nobody knows, I don't think. I think all we know is that it takes place after PLW. It was raining a lot today, so the mood was pretty gloomy. I'll take some of that rain, bro. You guys know what's crazy? Here, let me find it. Oh shit! I'll wait for the. Why do YouTube notifications take so long? That's why I never understand. Because I always try to wait for the notification to pop up on screen before I talk about like a donation or a membership, and it takes ages to pop up. But I'll wait. Anyway, as I was saying, you know what's really funny? Is that I have added Team YouTube 3 times asking for clarification on if the YouTube giving feature can be applied to currently ongoing live streams, or if it only works on VODs. And all 3 times I've been aired. And I know they're fucking there, by the way. I know they're there. They fucking, this guy was an hour ago. Here we are 30 seconds ago, hour ago. Here I am 2 minutes ago. 19 minutes ago. Here I am 3 minutes ago. Motherfucker. There we go. Thank you, Ars Mars, for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. I thought they were airing me because I used the word Palestinians, so in the 3rd attempt I tried to cut that, but I still got aired, so what are you gonna do? I will look now, actually, while I'm not doing much. Maybe you're irrelevant to them. They got people with like 10 followers that they're replying to. Let's see. The Airbending Master, yeah. Is this Persona? Yeah. I never played it, by the way, if anyone's curious. Okay, so you can kind of put... Okay. Okay, so you can do live stream stuff. Got it. This might sound dumb, but could animators unionize? They could. The issue is that Japan has a very strong stigmatization relating to doing things that are out of the norm. So, what's the norm for Japan is shutting the fuck up and sitting the fuck down. And just kind of accepting what you're dealing with. So when you're the guy who comes out and is like, hey guys, we should fight for better working conditions, everyone's gonna look at you funny, and also your entire career is gonna be ruined. Very, very similar to, American anti-union propaganda. YouTube responding to other YouTube doxing, yeah. I guess we know where their priorities are. Both sidesing. You have a question about my Twitter banner? What's up, dude? Hello, Luce. Will you use that for your YouTube banner? I don't know. My Twitter banner and YouTube banner have been the same for like 2 years. I just haven't changed them. Your new Mappa video was really insightful. My personal bubble has always been praising them, so this was rough to find out about. Hey man, it's all about spreading awareness so that people know that this shit's happening and it's not okay. Do you have a Twitch? Yeah, I just don't use it very often. Anytime I do gaming streams, I usually do it on Twitch. I have just been very, very busy, and I have not done gaming streams in like a couple months. I should, though. You're about to set animators back 30 years, yeah, true. There's a big-ass fly in my room. Zorbus, get it! Yeah, go, boy! Go, boy! Oh, you're so useless at this. I like your thumbnail for the stream. Thank you. Thank you. Asa single-handedly leading the animators revolution in Japan. Yep. One 3,000 view video at a time. We will... we will awaken class consciousness in Japan. Zorbus is not useless. Asa. Zorbus has not caught a single bug in his entire life. The only time I have seen him when I thought he caught a bug, I turned around and I saw the bug and it was already dead in the water. So that's how he got it. It died in his water bowl. So then we had to clean his water bowl. Could Zorbus beat Goku? It depends. If it's 4 in the morning, yes, because he has so much energy at 4 in the morning, he might be able to beat Goku, yeah. Zorbus, get it, dude. What is wrong with you? Just stop staring at it. Okay. I'm getting my electric fly swatter, chat. You a filthy commie based? More or less, yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Dude, you're looking in the wrong direction. First of all. Dude, what is that thing? What the fuck? Zorbus, get it! What is wrong with you? He's just staring at... He's so fucking useless. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but like he's meowing at it and shit. He's like, yeah. Oh. Okay, he's doing his own thing. Is the damage done with MHA now? For me, yeah. Obviously, it's different for everyone. Hearing Asa speak normally is like hearing top 15's break character. What does that mean? Okay, shall we read chapters, guys? Yippee! Who else is excited? Any Twitter drama? Honestly, I don't know. If there's been MHA Twitter drama, I couldn't tell you because my entire Twitter timeline has justifiably been about Palestinians getting genocided, so I don't know. What are your thoughts on Ultra Rumble players having voice line sex in ranked? Sounds like jobs? Need jobs? There was Endeavor stuff today? Man, who cares? Zorbus is still trying to get the bug. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Poggers. Chapter time. If he fails, I'm just gonna bust out the electric fly swatter, because... I mean, it's not if he'll fail, it's when he fails. How old is Zorbus? In 3 months, he will be 3 years old. He will be expired. That's Zorbus abuse? No. You have no faith in your son? He has never caught a bug. So yeah, I don't have any faith in him. I feel like the outline on this needs to be a touch thicker. There we go. I'm not gonna electric fly swat Zorbus, you fucking psychopath. God. I'm gonna electric fly swat the very large insect that is flying around the room. Yeah, part of me is glad that I actually waited another week to do these chapters because, these 2 chapters are like half a chapter, maybe. If you're lucky. Continue down this path and you will encounter a villain. What awaits you then is an unspeakably gruesome death! Oh my god, guys. No way. The wind was blowing. Wow. There's 2 pages down, doing nothing. Two pages down of them just doing a little toss. Martin, go. 204 stupid things happened during this arc, yeah. Boy. There's no escaping the blowback if you activate gear shift again. It must be after you've found the assured path to victory. And Deku's like, I don't give a fuck. Shigaraki does nothing, he's sleepy. Have you ever thought about that he's sleepy? 3 million quirks and Shigaraki uses 0 of them. Very interesting. Another 2 pages down of really nothing happening. We are almost halfway through the chapter, and what's happened? Bakugo has collapsed and then got thrown. You won't make it in time, but you know that, don't you? The All Might within you always used to show up all faint and fuzzy because he was still alive, yeah? Now he's looking more solid, really taking form. You know what that means. How does he know that? Anyway, when MHA finally ends, will you do one final reread? Probably not. Depends. We'll see. But probably not. When MHA ends, at some point, the retrospective finale will drop, and then I'll be free. Why doesn't he use his quirks? Well, as I've already analyzed and explained, he's sleepy. So, yeah. What happened so far? We've used 9 pages to show that Bakugo is being thrown. If you look closely, Black Whip is cut and Shigaraki should be free. Wait, where? Oh, wait. Wait, it actually is. What the fuck? Wait, what? Why is he doing nothing? I get that he's sleepy, but like, come on. Wake up a little bit. Oh my god, 2 pages. It's someone's clenched fist, someone's deep exhalation. I wanted to prevent the future in which you get killed. I searched for a way to change things. It's a sort of energy. I believe that now. Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk about this. Holy shit. Absolutely nothing happened. This is why, okay, yeah, I'm so glad I didn't stream last week. Literally fucking nothing happened. This is insane. Okay. So, MHA fans have to come to terms with something now, after this chapter. I've been around the MHA Twitter block for quite some time, okay? So I've seen a lot of discussion about wishing energy, right? And unanimously, very online MHA fans said that wishing energy wasn't real. And it's just that Area really fucked up Night Eye's Rewind, right? And that's what we coped with for a really long time. So, personally, I also believed that for a while because I didn't want to think that MHA would do something so silly. After Act 3 stuff, I was more in the camp of, yeah, it's probably just wishing energy, and it's probably just silly. Like, the overall arc is probably just stupid. But now, definitively, there's no more coping. It's time to take off the mask. Wishing energy is a thing in the My Hero Academia universe. How does it work? You gotta believe, dude. You just gotta believe. So, it wasn't through, like, you know, people's actual efforts. It was people praying. It was the equivalent of thoughts and... It was literally the personification of thoughts and prayers. Was wishing energy. So, in the overall arc, Night Eye realized that fate can be changed if enough people want it to be changed. Or some shit. If everyone's prayers are put on one person, that one person has the chance to change fate. So, everyone's faith converged on Deku. So, for some reason, didn't they cut this wishing energy BS out of the anime? No. So, for some reason, there's one of two ways to interpret this, right? You can interpret this as everyone's wishing energy is for some reason on Bakugo and he was able to twist fate. Or the more likely one is that everyone's wishing energy was on All Might to survive. Here, let me find the overhaul arc real quick. Because I don't need to say it if I recall, because I could just fucking pull it up, because this is modern day. Chapter 160, thank you. Chapter 157 is when he goes 100%. I know that because I'm currently on it. Chapter 160, you lie to me, freak. Here we go. It's 161. Okay, here we go. But Midoriya showed me something today. I can never clear my head of those thoughts. Can't change it. Nothing will change. That negativity was always in the back of my mind. But within thoughts is a sort of energy. I believe that now. Energy from striving for a certain future. When one doesn't allow for doubt, a vision that strong, energy from wishing. It wasn't just Midoriya. Everyone came together and believed so strongly in that future. What we saw happen today was perhaps the result of all that energy centered on Midoriya. So yes. It is canon in the My Hero Academia universe that if you just believe hard enough, fate will change. Now, why was everyone's energy centered on Bakugo? I don't know. Considering that he was dead for the better part of like 45 minutes and just sort of appeared, I don't know. Now, it leaves me with another question about the racism plotline. Because apparently, we're not done beating that horse yet. If If wishing energy placed on one person has the chance to actually alter fate and change reality, weren't the heteromorphs objectively correct in believing in Spinner because that was their highest likelihood chance of ending discrimination? Or am I incorrect in assuming that? It doesn't work on Spinner. Yeah, the wishing energy actually only applies to non-mutants. Pretty sure the wishing energy was put on All Might because of next chapter. I actually haven't read next chapter, so I don't know. So I don't know, does anyone have any holes in that? Because it's something I thought of after last chapter, and I wanted to talk about it on stream to see if anyone had anything to say about it, because like doesn't it just mean that they were right? Because they actually could have changed something using wishing energy? I'm gonna love next chapter? Oh god. Let's just get to the next one. Oh great, another page used for a reaction shot. Oh yeah, I should add counts for wishing energy. There's at least two things that are stupid about it. I mean, wishing energy is stupid in itself, so we'll just put that in there. So this isn't when it was supposed to happen, Night-Eye? No, it was All Might. This is where your dream died. Fate was reshaped, you see. What's true is that the dream did end there. And your promise is intact. But everyone knows the old master is meant to die after passing of the oh my god, shut the fuck up. You've read too many comic books, Toshinori. This is what I'm making my own hallucinations say. You are a hero, but you're also a human. You can't possibly die so readily. I agree! What does he even do? What does he even do? Okay, oh god, that's really frustrating. Because I know for a fucking fact, people on Twitter are probably gonna use this and be like, oh my god, this is so meta, look at Horikoshi talking about all the people who hate Iron Might. Even though, like...
Gave up reading this ish after the All Might suicide bomber attempt. Always down to support your self-harm, reading the chapter, though.
Thank you, I appreciate it. My fucking website broke, there we go. Even though, like, we agree, he shouldn't kill himself, that's bad. Even though they were the people advocating for him dying. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, easily forget just how ready everyone on MHA Twitter was for All Might to die. You guys got ads? I'll just wait then, it's fine. Guys, All Might be F tier. He might be ass. Okay, I'm gonna assume the ads are over and we're just gonna... What? Oh my god, a blasting quirk? Holy shit! No way! Isn't that him, the one the league kidnapped? Bro! I love how, like... We have people commenting on Bakugo coming back after being dead for 45 minutes, and not, like, the fact that Deku, you know, the guy who people mistook for a villain and the guy that people saw blow his limbs apart on national television for the sports festival. No one gives a fuck. Oh, but Bakugo's here! Let's go! It's the best character! Pog. If you need any more proof that the Bakugo-Midoriya dynamic is so horrendously one-sided... Is this people from around the world? Maybe. I mean, I know at least this kid's from Japan. Those two kids are there, movies are canon, we knew. Deku's arrival was given almost nothing, yeah, and it was also substantially better than this. Oh my god. I mean, the art's cool, yeah. That's true. Bakugo kid, are you okay? That's my line, you banged up bag of bones. Blurg. I believe it's my line as well. Here I come out of your chest cavity. Headshot? Holy fuck. He's a fetus. There he goes. I forced you to expel the pooled blood within that should grant you some relief. And he just collapses. Your marred organs and broken bones, I used my own body to mend them with bowline knots courtesy of the hidden Hakamata style. Those repairs will not come unraveled. I like how they somehow stitched together that big asshole. Yeah, I don't know if you can really stitch that, can you? Is this something you could just stitch? I mean, whatever, I guess. Yet every breath you take will inflict hellish agony. Your body demands not action, but rest. Yeah, got it. Thanks for bringing me back, senpai. Oh my god, guys, their relationship is so cute. They interacted 0 times and then Bakugo died. Guys, why is he a fetus? Chat, is this real? Despite my success in forcibly restarting his heart and lungs, the spark of life would not return. My Ninpo Thousand Sheet Piece Zenith is a transformation that eats away at my very life force. So this was what I saw. From the leaks. At a point beyond my limits, as I was forced to weigh my own life against Bakugo's, I saw it rushing through his bloodstream. None other than something produced by Bakugo's body moments before his death, a tiny bead of sweat. He did restart it at the heart. Edshot actually didn't do anything. So you guys remember how Edshot had like this whole panel, this whole page that was dedicated to, I will become this boy's heart. And then he just sort of, apparently he just sort of didn't. And then Bakugo just revived himself. Yeah, I don't really know. Show them your tweet? I mean, I can. How are you gonna tell me that Edshot went to Bakugo to become his heart? I shall revive his heart and lungs from the inside. Didn't actually restart it and got sleepy only for the dead guy himself to kickstart his own heart. I have a couple of questions. Okay, well, I have a couple of things. So first of all, I remember seeing a lot of people on MHA Twitter talk about how, but guys, nitroglycerin is a heart medication. So I want you guys to find someone who is dead and give them nitroglycerin and see what happens. Do you guys know what will happen? Nothing will happen because they're dead. Second of all, I thought quirks weren't supposed to work anymore when you're dead. Right? So how come the nitroglycerin ignited? Like, I thought he had like a special trait with his quirk that ignited the nitroglycerin. How did it blow up? Doesn't it just widen the arteries? I don't know the specifics, I just know that it wouldn't do anything. As is flaming me for mentioning the nitroglycerin theory in S&C Discord. I haven't even looked at I don't look in the MHA channel because that Manga Man True guy's in there. Did he like sweat in his body? Well, it's probably likely that a bead of sweat just fell into his massive hole, right? So that I can believe that. The sweat. Yeah, why did the sweat explode 40 minutes after he died? Why didn't... dude, this doesn't make any sense. My quirk allows me to bleed out faster, true. It was from inside of his body. I just, like... Chat, do you produce sweat inside of your body? I'm not a doctor, but that sounds like something you don't do. Because isn't sweat supposed to be on the outside so that you cool down? Is that the whole point? Why would the sweat be inside of his body? Which is why I think that it probably just fell into his gaping hole. The sweat fell into his heart. Yeah, exactly. So that means that the sweat sat there for 40 minutes. Oh, hello.
Tomer literally brought himself back from the dead through killing the last remnant of himself and emerging a new person, and Bakugo just sweat himself back to life.
Look, I'm not a big fan of the I revive myself with hatred bit, but it's substantially better than this. I mean, look, I can totally buy that sweat fell into his body. Because there's a huge hole. Like, that's fine, I get that. Why did it take... Okay, why was it... why was the sweat there for 40 minutes? Why did the sweat take 40 minutes to get to his heart? Why did it ignite in his heart? Especially considering the fact that when you're dead, your quirk doesn't work anymore. Chat. Why couldn't Edgeshot have just revived him? It would be so much more... it would be stupid, but it's so much more straightforward. His sweat ignited in his heart because his heart beats for Deku. OMG, ass. The Bakudekers were right all along. Fair enough. What's your rating for MHA? It's still like a 2.5 or a 3 or something. It doesn't really matter. What if it didn't take 40 minutes and he was just chilling off screen for no reason? It honestly works more. It's better. Yeah. Just found revive cards? Yeah, like, what the fuck? This is a mind-boggling decision. I thought only his hands can make the sweat. Not anymore. No, he got a power up in the final arc before he got one-tapped. He can ignite sweat from everywhere. Why didn't Genius just revive him? I'm glad Genius didn't revive him, because we shouldn't have dumped the number 3 pro hero and, what is Edgeshot, number 10 or something? He's up there. We shouldn't have dumped 2 of the top heroes on a dead child. Wait, so was the random explosion at the end of 403 the sweat bead exploding in his heart? Wait, let me see. Because you might be right, actually. Edgeshot's number 4? Holy fuck! Yeah, I'm glad that we didn't sack, I went backwards. I'm glad that we didn't sack the number 3 and number 4 hero. Is that what cleared the... I see. I don't understand this fucking manga, dude. Oh, I don't get what the fuck is going on. This is mind-boggling. Genuinely. Genuinely fucking mind-boggling. I wonder what would happen. And Edgeshot is confirmed alive too. Yes, that is true. Something I expected. Really not surprised by that, but I will add a stupid point just for you, Bubba. Because I know how much it means to you. So no one died? No, no one died. How did he live half an hour with an exploded heart? He just felt fine. Very silly. Very, 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 very silly. Can you guys imagine if Dabi's the one that lives in Tokudai's now? Where is Mirio at? I don't know. He probably fled the country. He's probably like, fuck this shit, man. I'm bouncing. Are there any confirmed deaths? Confirmed? No. If there is a death, it will probably be Stain, although if I see him in the epilogue in like a wheelchair or something, I'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. Won't Toga dying do that kill your gaze trope? Yeah, bury your gaze? Yeah. It's not a good look. Shouldn't Bakugo's brain be useless after 40 minutes of death? Yeah, but I mean... Honestly, that's one of those things I can suspend my disbelief for. That's not the problem with the revival, personally. I don't really care about that. It's more like the rest that we had to bounce around for. Reviving people in general is usually silly, so... How many deaths in the series? Of, like, people that matter, or...? Because if it's people that matter, it's like... Night Eye. Twice. That's about it. If it's people that don't matter, you got Crust, Native, Midnight. Zorbus is meowing again. Let us continue. Oh, the Sand Hero Snatch. SNS. Oh yeah. Her. The amount of editors that Horikoshi has had is actually pretty normal. It's just that MHA fans spent a long time coping that editors made a huge difference. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. I only held you together. What brought you back was the power you've honed. The power that he got by getting his ass beat like 30 minutes ago. Will Bakugo be able to use the high occupancy vehicle lane that he is made of 2 people? Great question. Let's hope we get these answers in the epilogue. Anyway, I assumed you'd be tangling with All for One, but who's the glowing runt I'm about to destroy? The text is so fucking small. Right the first time, kid. That is All for One. Your arm, please. This won't do its original job anymore, but it could still serve as a brace. Great explosion, murder god. Dynamite. What are your thoughts on Deku dying at the end? Irreparable dog shit. I wish I could give you more. Okay. Look how it's literally just Iron Man tech. Look how easily it goes to his arm. It's that simple. Jesus Christ. People are calling Bakugo smiling one of the best manga moments of all time. Then they read their second manga. Black Clover probably has higher highs than that. Despite what people on Twitter would tell you. Bro's whole name is an isekai title. Why doesn't All Might give Bakugo the entire armor? I think it's all broken. Thoughts on how people want Bakugo to be the next OFA wielder and Deku takes the Iron Might suit? That is also irreparable dog shit. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Especially considering One for All will just kill Bakugo because he has a quirk already, so... Why are people saying Deku's gonna die? People have been saying Deku's gonna die since before PLW. Because protagonist dying at the end of the story is good, obviously. Worst mentor character in Shonen? Yeah, maybe. No, that can wait. After coming this far, One for All and my brother will be mine. That requires an uncompromised hijacking of Tomura's all-too-powerful will. I'll have to grant him my quirk and me with it. Oh, how it... Oh, wait, sorry. If only the me within him already could have wrested away the reins. Oh, how it boils the blood. How can it be that the gears have gone so awry? We're thinking about Mineta. Is that really what makes you mad, bro? Mineta over Kirishima. Yeah. Wow. That's tough. I'm the final boss, all for one. The wind was meant to blow my way. Oh my god, guys! Bakugo is the second user! Look! We did the parallel again! Holy fuck! One for all couldn't keep you in the ground, but we'll finish the job and then some. You are dead. Pretty bad. Pretty bad stuff. Pretty not good. Why does the second user keep showing up? Because I believe... I'm not gonna lie, I don't... I don't have the memory for MHA like I used to, but if I recall, the second user initially fought all for one without one for all, and so the fact that Bakugo is doing that as well and also kind of holding his own is what pisses him off. Even Bakugo recognizes he's just a weapon named OFA. Yep. We have truly made so much progress. Would you have preferred Bakugo to stay dead? Either Bakugo shouldn't have died or he should have stayed dead, yeah. What the fuck happened in this chapter? We found out that everyone who ever has died in reality is alive. What are the chances that the second user is actually Bakugo's grandpa or some shit? Probably 0. I think if Hori was gonna pull, like, relation stuff out of his ass, he would have done it already. How will you change the current story of MHA? We have to go back a long way. We have to go back real far to start making changes to MHA. Like, how far back? I would change things in Act 2. Like, I think PLE could be improved. Not that, like, PLE's dog shit or anything, it's just not very good. I think you can rework some of Act 2. And then, Act 3 needs to be, like, 3 million times as long. Honestly, you might even have to go back as far as final exams, because that one moment where they equate Bakugo and Deku's relationship as them both being problem children is like one of the most frustrating things of all time. Will you do an MHA rewrite? No. I do not got time for that. Wasn't the reason All Might didn't appear as a visage was because he didn't have a quirk, not because he was alive? We didn't know exactly. That was kind of just the community assumption, if I recall, but now we know. That is because he's alive. Is the concept of Bakugo saving All Might bad? No, not really. I don't think that's an issue, personally. I mean, it comes full circle, right? Because he felt responsible for ending All Might, but now he saves Toshinori. It's fine. Will you do it for cash? Depends on the cash, dude. Rewriting an entire story? That's a job. There's always fanfic? Yeah, I'm sure there will be fanfic that address some of the stuff that we're talking about. It's the road to get there that's asked, not the destination itself. Yeah, the destination of Bakugo saving All Might it's fine, honestly. I don't mind it. 25k a year? I would rewrite MHA for 25k a year, yeah. Twitter discourse. Who cares about Twitter discourse right now? If there is Twitter discourse, like I said at the start of the stream, if there's Twitter discourse, I don't know about it. Because my entire timeline is a mix of Five Nights at Freddy's movie and Palestine. Free Palestine, by the way, of course. Free Palestine hours always. Are you going to see the FNAF movie? I'm probably gonna just watch it digitally. As a FNAF movie reaction streams win. Have I already revealed the lore, the ASO lore on stream that in 2015 I used to be a FNAF 2 streamer and I had like 500 average viewers on Twitch? What are your thoughts on Deku Quirk Awakening? What is it gonna be? Was he just gonna cry harder? Like what is Are you Matt Pat? No, I'm not rich. What are your thoughts on Deku becoming villain AU? It's not for me personally, but I mean, if people enjoy it, it's up to them. I like Deku being a good boy. Real thoughts on Bakudeku? My real unfiltered thoughts on Bakudeku are that I don't care. I think the fan base is very insecure and annoying, but the ship I don't care. Never have, never will. Now that you've read the chapter, are you betting on Bubba or Gyro for next Tuesday? I'm betting on whatever makes you lose so that you read Arc 5. Real thoughts on shipping? I don't care. If people can ship and have fun with it, that's cool. Bubba, I want you to read Arc 5 so that we can talk about Arc 5. Thoughts on Toga? One of the few good characters left, for now. Do you think we'll get a time skip along the lines of Boruto? I'm not really familiar with Boruto's time skip, but I do think there will be like an epilogue time skip, yeah. Everyone should read Arc 5? True. Yeah, but Gyro with undercut Deku for a month is funny. He should also make it his YouTube profile picture, so every time he comes into stream, he has to have it too. What's worse, the racism arc or the vigilante arc? The racism one by far, because it actually does real life damage. The vigilante arc just kind of sucks. It's whatever. The racism plotline stuff in MHA is the worst content the series has to offer, by far. Do you think we'll get a final Deku versus Bakugo like the end of Naruto? Nope. I hope our racism plotline ends soon. Yeah, we'll see about that. It's not looking good, is it? Not even a fair fight? Yeah, it's like literally just... it gets fucked. Thoughts on religion as a whole? I thought this was an MHA stream, what the fuck? For Bakugo to stand a chance in a rematch against Deku, Bakugo would need another multiple power-ups. Is Iron Might worse than Bakugo's revival? Yeah, probably. How did the racism arc cause real life damage? The racism arc causes real life damage by sending out the, whether intentional or not, sending out the message of, if you're oppressed, just wait for it to end, or just like wait for people to stop being mean to you and things will be okay. And if people are mean to you, just expose them and the racism will be fixed, which is not how it works. What do you want to see from movie 4? Nothing. And I would like the time allocated to movie 4 to instead be done to extend season 7's development time. How was Bakugo even keeping up with AFO, Deku, and Shiggy? Well, he probably can't keep up with Deku and Shiggy, but, he's keeping up with AFO because he had a power before he died. And he could get another one, you never know. When the secondary edge shot quirk comes out, and Bakugo gets powered up twice in one arc, was better CSM or JJK CSM? Next question. Is AFO below his prime? AFO's power level is wherever Horikoshi wants it to be at any given time. What is your next video about? It'll either be my Arc 7 ReZero review, or it'll finally be Media Literacy 101. Those will be the next two no matter what. Just the order is up in the air. Edgeshell said his bones are stronger now? Oh, it's true, didn't he? What about time skips? It's on the back burner, man. I have a Trello where I keep track of all my video ideas. What if the third option wins the vote? It is not going to. Can you do Media Literacy 101 first? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, wait, you mean like in the order? Well, currently the Arc 7 review is winning by like quite a bit. There's a community poll. If you go to the community tab on my YouTube channel, there's a poll. The YouTube members couldn't decide, two options tied. So I sent the two options that were tied public. But Media Literacy 101 will basically be about objectivity versus subjectivity. Come on, MHA chat, we need a video we can watch. You guys can watch this week's video, though, that I just made. And the Crunchyroll one. Look, chat. MHA chat, I apologize, okay? I know that. I didn't know. Or sorry, I know that I haven't been providing you the MHA content. Because I don't want to, and it's not fun anymore. Chapter for like he trained in AI and Bakudeku tweets. Hello, Ocean Man. We had a very lengthy discussion about how the implication is that Bakugo's sweat stayed on his body for over 40 minutes, found its way into Bakugo's body, went the entire time without exploding until it coincidentally got to his heart and then ignited. Even though it shouldn't have ignited because he was dead and therefore his quirk should not be active. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Did you see Caleb get his ass blasted for the last page? I did not. I remember the people saying Oceanus jumped the gun with his video because he could still die later. Yeah, that was crazy cope. Maybe Oceanus will do the MHA rewrite. Never. He has moved on. For good. How do you think MHA will end? Not very well. Translation was when Deku can't handle something we will, and Caleb made an anti-Baku Deku. Oh, wow, that's funny. It'll be a great day when MHA ends, man. I'm gonna miss the MHA streams, but also, God, it'll be over. I'll be released from this coil. It really seems that people hate MHA when it was good and now they enjoy it when it is bad because it's edgy now. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. Who do I side with? 55 chronically online teen girls or one pro translator? One pro translator that does not have complete control over what he does as well. I have to say this like every week because people always forget that at the end of the day, Caleb only suggests the translations. They're not always final until they're approved. How is the updated tier list gonna look? Not good. I was hoping you would put some Halloween music on for the stream, sorry. What do you think will be Shonen Jump's next hit? New Ways Exorcist. Kale Blue is doing well. Probably not a hit though. That's probably it. Oh yeah, Kagurabachi. It could be really. It's doing well internationally. How long are you gonna be streaming for? Undetermined, really. What's up, man? Updated tier list is literally going to be women. That's enough for feminism for today. True. Kagura or Mama Yuyu? I haven't seen Mama Yuyu's performance, so I'm not sure. But I know that New Ways Exorcist for sure is going to be one of the big ones. Do you think Shoujo manga will make a comeback? I got no clue. Did you see Tape say he looks forward to New Way every week? Yeah, he's ill. It's okay. If I hypothetically called you right now, would you have to hop off immediately yet then? No. We can hang out. This generation's Dragon Ball GT? That's rough. Imagine being called this generation's Dragon Ball GT. Jesus Christ. We need to get... Dude, I swear to God, I don't know if this is real or not. I swear to God I had a dream that Tape also said that he read Fabricate 100. I needed that. Oh, I needed that. Ocean Man gracing us with his illustrious voice? Yeah, when he calls me. Oh, there he is.
You're gonna complain about me not calling you in time, and then you're not gonna pick up immediately. You're gonna take like 7 pictoseconds to pick up instead of 6.
Sorry, dude. Fuck.
It's disgusting. Jeez. This is the kind of quality I can expect on this channel. Holy
man,
shit!
I have OBS on my screen where Discord is. I'm sorry.
You got OBS where your brain needs to be, man.
I'm sorry.
That's mean.
Man.
I'm sorry. How you doing, my guy? We haven't talked in a minute.
I know, man. I've been busy as hell.
I can imagine. You've been pumping out bangers. You've been doing SNC.
Yeah, dude. SNC. It was it's a big time sink on the week. That's for sure.
Yay, you know, all that mental energy to be like, okay, now I'm gonna call up Zen, and we're gonna waffle for like an hour, and then you have to like do the post game discussion for like an hour.
Dude, I have to actually read Weekly Shonen Jump?
That's the thing, right? That's the worst part of doing it.
Zan and I moved our day of the week to record to Tuesday instead of Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And now I intentionally I read half of the magazine on Sunday and then I read the other half on Monday because I hate reading it all in one sitting. It sucks so bad. I can't do it.
Yeah. Now imagine me doing it for what was it, 3 years? The chapters come out, I read them in like 40 minutes, and then we record.
Oh my god. Does Ocean Man still read Shonen Jump? I don't think so.
I like peruse it, but honestly, I read it mostly through Twitter these days. I did read MHA this week, and I checked out JJK after someone said that Manga Ghetto became real. I had to check that out.
It did.
Yeah. But yeah, so like what's Shonen Jump like right now?
Let's see. Let's crack her open real quick and see. JJK, we know how that's going. Not great. MHA, we know how that's going. Not great.
Yeah.
Kagurabachi is actually good.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it actually?
I actually enjoy Kagurabachi.
Damn. So, is this the first time a meme series has actually lived up to the fabricated hype then?
Yes.
Jesus.
It's actually enjoyable. It's not my favorite in the magazine, but it's up there.
That's that's how you know we're in the end times though, right? Like the fucking manifested meme series carrying the magazine.
Sakamoto's good still.
As expected.
Blue Box has been fine. Undead Unluck.
Yeah, I saw the anime is out. It looks really fucking good.
It is quite good. The manga has also been very good.
Well, it was when I left, and I didn't expect that one to fall off.
Yeah.
I feel like there the author is very, very intent on like just delivering peak continuously.
Someone in chat,
when he's not waffling.
Yeah. Someone in chat asked, "Do you think we should have more main characters like Deku, ones that are happy and empathetic, though timid? And how do you think people would react?" I mean, I'm not intrinsically opposed to it. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think you just kind of need to go somewhere with that.
Yeah,
because if you're, no, you go.
Deku's issue isn't that he was like empathetic or anything. It's that Hori forgore to write him for like 150 chapters.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, you can make sort of a kind and nice protagonist, but you also need to remember that if you're gonna have a story that's of a certain length, you need to be very deliberate in what that character does across that time. Like, do they change? Do they develop? Do they morally degrade? Or are they, say, something like Luffy in One Piece, where like the whole point is that they're consistent, that they're sort of this rock in a world that's constantly shifting around them. And the problem with Deku was that Hori kind of didn't do anything with him in the end. He put him into a lot of interesting situations and had him go, "Oh, that's weird." Anyway.
Yeah, Deku has just kind of become like a reaction channel. You can put his face in the corner of a panel, and he's like, "Oh my god, I have the big Pog face on screen."
Oh, bro. Is that the new is that the new stream layout? Like just the live Deku reaction?
Yeah, I should get. Oh my god, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I'm sure there's like some like horrible frame from like season 5 of the anime.
Oh yeah.
Like from the sports festival, I'm sure, or not the fucking, what is it called? The joint training arc. That bullshit. You
Look
can
at
tell,
you,
like
you're starting to forget arc names now. You're getting free.
Yeah, I mean, okay. To be fair, it is 1:30 a.m. here, so you know, you can't judge me too harshly.
Fair enough. Well, I'm not judging you. I'm saying that that's a good thing.
Yeah, true.
I've noticed that my memory of all things MHA has slowly started to go bust a little bit. Like I don't recall all the minor details anymore.
Oh, let's fucking go, dude.
It's feeling good.
The deprogramming is setting in. I mean, I joke about it, but it's kind of crazy. Like once I realized, oh, this shit's bad. Like this shit's getting terrible.
Yeah.
It's like something snapped, and looking back on it, I'm like, wow, I really was obsessed with some mid, all things considered. Especially sort of looking through it through the lens of where everything ends up.
Yeah.
Like I haven't felt this way since Game of Thrones. I'm gonna be real. Yeah.
Someone asks, what did Ocean Man think when he saw the bullshit nitroglycerin explanation?
As in the fucking the sweat
Yeah,
pebble?
the fact that the sweat ignited in his heart and revived him.
I think Hori needs to never write anything again. Like, I'm so serious. He needs to retire.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
there's no gas left in the tank.
it
Right? Like,
reminds me
this
of
is
that
nonsense.
tweet that's like, stop telling him to write a horror manga, just let him retire. Like,
Yeah, like, uh, or let him be an artist on something. But this
Yeah.
is this is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, I understand, right? This is like a fantasy adjacent series ultimately. So some magical bullshit was always going to happen to keep him alive, and it's not like it's not like the chart. It's not like Edgeshot pumping his heart would have been much more bizarre or much less bizarre.
I seriously think it would have just been a better explanation.
I think it would have just been, I would have respected it more. You know,
Yeah.
you set up Edgeshot and you're like, okay, I'm gonna revive you by
Yeah.
becoming your heart. It's like, okay,
And then he
go
doesn't.
with it. That's funny.
He
Yeah.
just doesn't do it. He's like, I failed and I got sleepy, but the explosion went off in your heart and you came back to life. What? So like everything we know about quirks is that when you die, your quirk doesn't work anymore. So why did it ignite?
You see, because it's actually allegorical for all the hard work he put into himself.
True.
And it gave him one last chance. And the thing is, that's a fine analysis. The problem is, I don't read in allegorical terms. I read in literal terms, at least the first time around. And it has to work on both levels. It cannot purely be allegory. That's not how this shit works.
Someone said he misinterpreted how nitroglycerin is used in heart procedures in the weirdest way possible by thinking it was a defibrillator. Yeah, nitroglycerin, according to people who know what they're talking about in chat, would actually just make him bleed out faster, actually.
Honestly, real.
It would
Like,
just
if-
kill him faster.
Oh my god, imagine. Okay, not gonna happen, but
Right.
it's like actually Hori is playing 7D chess with us, and it's actually going to be revealed next chapter that all of this was like a hallucination as Bakugo's crossing the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, next chapter he's just fucking, he's like actually dead for real. It's like the Gojo thing where it's like he's in the airport and everything.
But yeah, like I saw someone in chat say like maybe Hori thinks that explosions would make your heart restart. Yeah, like where did that come from? That's not how that works. It's an electrical signal. It's not a literal fucking engine. Like okay, I don't actually remember the wording. Is it specifically said that it's his sweat that like explodes, or is it like some magical your
Yes,
spirit?
He generates nitroglycerin and he ignites it. Where did Sports Festival Hori go? He had the dog, but the dog got euthanized. That's where it went.
He had the dog, and then roughly around Villain Hunt, they took him out back.
It's crazy. Like, I don't know if I've obviously heard of series like declining in quality. It's almost crazy how you can pinpoint the exact point where the series goes like, oh, like we're really dropping the ball.
What would that be, in your opinion?
End of PLW.
End of PLW, so sort of when, like, Mirio's coming back.
Yeah, Mirio
and,
came back. Everyone was survived everything. Everyone was fine. Deku had no consequences for anything he did. Hawks didn't lose his quirk. All that stuff.
You know what's the most important thing about all of this, though?
What's up?
Gran Torino's alive.
Yeah. God, dude, I think War Orcs might be the worst thing in Shonen.
Yeah, for as much as they're hyped, I can't remember of one that's like good all throughout. Like, Ninja War in Naruto has insanely high peaks, and it's pretty good most of the time. But it's still, a huge arc with a lot of mediocre downtime.
Like, I guess if you consider Shibuya a War Arc,
That one's good. Yeah,
Shibuya
if you
was good.
consider that. Shibuya just kind of is very frustrating in hindsight.
yeah.
It's like, man, no, Bara. That shit's still pissing me off.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to hear my unhinged Jujutsu Kaisen theory?
What's up, man?
I think Gege has like a huge Google Docs on his PC with like all the extended lore and all the mechanics of the power system and like various character profiles. And I think he regularly forgets that we don't have access to it because that is how he writes. Like the
Yeah.
Nobara shit, and also the way he was referencing like certain power dynamics during the Gojo and Sukuna fight. I was like, okay, you're clearly trying to reference something that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
A lot of
I see.
people. A lot of people are asking you about Toga.
Um, it's a hard question to answer because I don't give a shit about Toga anymore. I think her story was taken into a very odd place. I thought it was interesting to sort of put her in that position with Uraraka at the end, but I just didn't feel like it was executed very well in the end. But again, I'm talking through the haze of like
Bubba.
reading these chapters very, 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 very unattentively. So
Bubba's about to fucking roast you over the coals, dude.
that's okay. I would literally fucking kill Bubba if he was in front of me.
Dude,
This
Bubba,
is a joke, by the way.
Bubba, no, it's not. Bubba unironically plays My Hero Ultra Rumble. You would obliterate him.
Okay, so is that game actually fun?
I played it a few times. Very dog shit. It's like
Nice.
it's what I mean. I was gonna say it's one of those games where it's fun with friends, but it's like that's like every game on Earth. But like
Uh-huh.
when I played it with a bunch of people, I thought it was really funny because I was just fucking around, and then I tried to play it once by myself. Then I uninstalled it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm seeing someone say in the chat, Marineford and Wano are really good at war arcs. Okay, I'm about to crucify myself. Marineford is not as good as people say it is. You've not read One Piece, right?
Nope, I got no clue what this means.
Okay, Marineford is like a big war arc right before the time skip.
Uh-huh.
And people hype the shit out of it. And it has some phenomenal shit in it. Like, it really is like the entire all-star cast coming out and fighting. The problem is, the arc is like 20% good shit, and the rest is just people looking at each other. Like, that's the biggest problem generally with One Piece. It's that you have a lot of good shit, and it's all like buried under reaction panels of people going, "Oh my god, did he just take a step? Oh, how dare he take a step? Oh no!" Obviously, way worse in the anime, but even in the manga, it's just not structured very satisfyingly. So I wouldn't really call it a successful war arc.
Damn.
I don't know about Wano. I'm not at Wano yet.
I have seen so many mixed things about that arc. It's crazy.
Well, I'm probably only going to experience it through the anime.
Yeah.
And the anime looks gorgeous. So, I'll probably be fine.
Okay, you're making some good points in chat.
What?
You're converting them.
I am?
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody
nice.
someone said you're making some good points.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Well, that's the thing. I think, again, I'm sorry, I'm going to be talking past you, Asa, because obviously you're not into One Piece yet.
No, I don't give a shit.
But, but Marineford and a lot of One Piece arcs really are just... Oda is such a great idea guy. They just should never let him actually structure and pace a plot because he's so bad at that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so many One Piece arcs can be summarized as in its important points, can be summarized in like 4 paragraphs, and then you look at the arc in the manga and it's 100 chapters long. Because he just...
Someone said bro is not cooking.
Brother, I've already cooked today. And it was alright. It was like a beef entrecôte with some romanesco. It was actually
Oh my
pretty
god.
alright.
Look at you.
Yeah, I do the cooking in the house, actually.
Wow.
I'm the stay-at-home husband/boyfriend.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that, and I was like, that's so based. That's so real.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice life.
Yeah.
No, but the problem with with Oda is he's min-maxing serial releases because like every other chapter is a cliffhanger that goes nowhere. There's 17 different subplots that mean nothing. Every once in a while, he pulls out his trap card, which is Usopp yelling about something and doing nothing. Like it's amazing. He's really good at keeping the weekly release up without actually doing too much.
Someone sent 5 buckaronis and asked, what are your thoughts on Hawks finally being free with him losing his quirk?
Well, damn. I don't care. I'm sorry. That's such a terrible answer considering you paid money. I'm so sorry. But I think that would have been a really great finale to a story arc that only exists in our heads. Because Hawk's story basically is a bunch of nothing. It's a bunch of half suggestions that didn't get established or elaborated on at all. And so, yeah, he loses quirk, and you can sort of think about it like, oh, that's cool. That, like, pays this off. But the story doesn't really convince me on that at all.
Hawks losing his quirk would have been so substantially better if he had lost it to Dabi.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Instead, he lost it to some guy he has no connection with, and nobody really gives a fuck about it.
Yeah. But hey, Jinbu Wagawara was a really nice guy, though.
Kill him right now!
Ocean's thoughts
Teacher,
on Hawks finally
kill
being
him!
free, with him losing his quirk.
Send him to the Shadow Realm. But yeah, like, my problem with a lot of plot points in My Hero can actually be summed up like that. It's a bunch of suggestions.
Yeah.
And then Hori hopes that we make the big moments in our heads.
I mean, like, you and I have been talking about this for, like, over a year at this point, where MHA is just a lot of good ideas, but, like, you actually have to do the ideas. Like, you can't just put them out there and then hope that we do the rest. You actually have to execute the ideas.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Toga fight and her dying? I think I already said that, but I saw someone sort of ask. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, the problem really is just, again, there's stories that could be interesting if they hadn't been speedrun, essentially. Yeah. If you want to do a story about Hawks, if you want to do a story about Toga, do that. Don't fucking tease it for 100 chapters and then speedrun it in 5 or 6 or whatever.
I know you don't care for shipping Asa, but are there any pairings in MHA you feel have actual romantic potential? No. I feel like even the ships that will be canon barely have any romantic potential. It's because Hori doesn't really write like that.
Well, define potential. Like, I think premise-wise, a lot of them have potential. The problem is we're in reality where they're all written by Kohei Horikoshi.
They don't talk to each other.
Yeah, they don't talk to you. Because I think setup-wise, right? Like, I think Kirishima and Mina, Kirishima and Bakugo, quite frankly, you could do some interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
But of course, the shit means nothing anymore.
Yeah. Ocean are you ready for the December Giga release? Asks One Smart.
Oh, is this about Black Clover?
Yeah, absolutely is.
You know what? I'm not reading Black Clover, but I am so impressed and so happy for Tabata that he got to switch over to Giga. Unironically, that's amazing.
And I think it's very shitty when I see, especially MHA fans, like, make fun of him for doing that, because, pot calling the kettle black, right? Like, I wish that Horikoshi had the chance to actually fucking move there.
Well, that's okay. I mean, a lot of these MHA fans are operating on the intelligence of, like, your average house bug. So,
True.
It's not that important, ultimately. But, like, yeah, like, I don't read Black Clover. I'm never going to read it. I'm not interested in it anymore. But I am so, so happy. Like, Tabata especially seemed to have such a rough time in Weekly Shonen Jump. Like, when he, I remember when he announced that he was having a kid. And then the pages started getting rougher for a while, and then he kept, like, mentioning, like, balancing fatherhood and being a monk.
I'm a father as well, by the way.
Yeah. So no, I mean, I know One Smart, that was kind of a bait question, but I am genuinely super happy for Tabata.
It's cool, yeah.
Yeah, it really does beg the question: how long does Weekly Shonen Jump have left? Because it's not doing great as a magazine.
Yeah, I've talked about how I don't think it should even exist anymore. Like, I think we've outlived the need for Weekly Shonen Jump, especially when now there's formats like Jump Plus where everything's digital and timelines are more streamlined. Like, a lot of those Jump Plus authors don't have that horrible weekly deadline. Like, I think Weekly Shonen Jump can go.
Yeah, like, that's the other thing, right? With Weekly Shonen Jump, you're seeing it in real time, how the management is flailing and trying desperately to reestablish, like, a foothold to prepare for when, when the big hitters end. Yeah. Like, good God, there is a very, very real chance that, like, My Hero ends, and then Gen Jujutsu Kaisen soon after, and then more or less soon after, you might lose One Piece.
Yeah.
Like that triple whammy is gonna kill the magazine unless they just have a miracle hit, and even then, one hit is not gonna do it. Like we don't live in the 2000s anymore, where one series can just dominate everything. Like you see it now with like My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man. Like they all get their time in the spotlight, but they never become these like long-term obsessions for a majority of people, right? Like Demon Slayer, literally printing money, but it still isn't that cultural juggernaut that you need in order to keep a magazine alive single-handedly. I'd argue the last one is One Piece, and even then, people are reading chapters illegally. A lot of people aren't even caught up to the manga. They're watching the anime. Like it's just you can't do that anymore with one series. You need a strong lineup, and for that, you need to actually let series get past chapter 12.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like when MHA, JJK, and One Piece drop, because I'm pretty sure I looked into this, and I do believe I'm recalling correctly that Weekly Shonen Jump circulation numbers have only been declining for like a decade. Like at some point, you gotta know when to pull the plug, and I feel like when One Piece ends, that's probably when. If Weekly Shonen Jump does end, it'll probably end with One Piece.
Yeah, because also another thing I think that people aren't considering, because it's a kind of a scary idea. One Piece ending is going to burn so many people out on manga.
Yeah.
Because no matter what that ending is going to be, there's going to be a huge percentage of people who are going to be somewhat unhappy with it. 25 years of expectation. It's hard for that not to happen. And so it's going to be hard to keep an active international readership when people are reeling from like the reveal that the One Piece was the friends we made along the way. Which by the way is confirmed. That's not it. Oda did confirm that.
Nice.
So yeah, like it's gonna be rough. Like I really do wonder if one could like find archived forum threads from when Naruto ended.
Yeah.
Because it must have been. I seem to remember it being very doomy, but this was 10 years ago now.
Someone says Weekly can work fine. It happens with comic books, but Shonen also needs to let their series have a proper ending. So there's two sides to that. First of all, I wouldn't necessarily agree with the assumption that Weekly works fine because you see other people like keeping up with it. Second of all, why do you think that Shonen series don't have proper endings?
Yeah.
It's because of Weekly. And like someone like Oda, who doesn't really outwardly talk about his experience with the Weekly serialization for so long, but there are bits you can gather. Like, I've talked about it in so many videos. Oda's health is fucked. He's talked about it quite a few times over the years. Oda, I don't know how he's held it together for this long. It's very impressive, but it's not a good thing.
No. I mean, the man, what is it? He had one vacation throughout the entire serialization so far, and he still drew in that vacation. He still drafted chapters. And Oda's a freak. Like, let's not mince words. He's a freak. He's not your average median artist. And yeah, it's unsustainable. And the other thing is, of course, with comics, the comparison, comics aren't exactly in a great spot.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they're not, to my understanding, they're very much being torn apart by constantly switching teams and constantly having to
That's what I've heard,
essentially jump the shark to try and keep people engaged, even with, the revolving door of artists and writers that is very different from like, the single author artist structure of manga.
Yeah. I find it hard to believe that Weekly serialization is ever worth it.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Shojin X, or I believe CSM Part 2 approach of, I'll just post whenever the fuck I want. And sometimes that lines up with Weekly, sometimes it doesn't. I think that's the best way to approach it.
Yeah. Yeah, like, ultimately, it's the age-old story of trying to grind creativity into the corporate capitalist meat grinder and hoping that you can get a regular output when that's just not how the human brain works.
Don't worry, dude. AI is gonna save us all.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I need to neck myself. No, but like, AI is just a whole other can of worms. It's so gross. awful.
I talk about it in this week's video actually, but I can paraphrase it again. I don't really know what gives people inspiration about AI when you look at something like the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, so the way I just have it from the script. Almost every facet of technological development within our broader social context seems to be heading towards authoritarianism, consolidation, misinformation, and short-term corporate interest. So like, why would that be different for AI is what I don't understand.
Spitting. Cook. But yeah, no, I mean, I think also with AI, like the thing with a lot of these semi-political topics or political topics is always look at the people that endorse it. Look at the people who push for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like with NFTs, right? Like
Yeah,
you looked
yeah.
at who actually pushed it, and they were always these sleazy grifters who had never done a single day of honest work in their lives. People who were basically just gamblers.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at AI, and it's the same deal. It's just people who hate the concept of art, who hate the concept of ownership that isn't theirs, and who see art essentially as just an asset that needs to be procured at the lowest possible price and time investment. And you just have to ask yourself, do you want to really sit on the same bench as those people?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you really want to share a table with fucking Shadiversity? I don't. I fucking don't.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, like, you know, AI art is just kind of the next step of the whole content creators stealing fan art for their thumbnails and videos.
Yep.
Thing. It's just people feeling entitled to having art because they feel that their ideas being quote unquote good in their head entitles them to anything that facilitates that idea existing.
Yeah.
Right? Like
it's unfortunate because I do think that AI could be a very useful tool in a lot of industries. However, the way that we currently exist, it's not going to be used as a tool. That's the issue for me personally. It's only going to be used as a cudgel to make people's lives worse for profit.
yes, and the other problem is of course that AI is not even an accurate name for it. Like it's just a plagiarism machine.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other problem. Like, the reason you cannot trust tech bros on basically anything is that their conception of reality is intrinsically bound to science fiction movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they produce a basic algorithm that scrapes data from the internet and remixes it into a supposedly novel output, and they go, dude, it's just like in Star Trek, holy shit. Like, these are not serious people, and you should never take them seriously. Like, that's the bottom line.
The only AI I've kind of like fucked around with is because I wanted to see how it worked was this one AI that like splices up a video of yours that you put into it to turn it into shorts, because I wanted to see how well it worked, and it actually worked really well. I was very surprised. I didn't really end up using that much because shorts kind of suck. I don't really like them that much, but but like I feel like that's a really cool implementation of AI. As long as you're not using it to cut jobs, and since I can't hire people, I wasn't cutting jobs trying to use it.
Yeah. Well, again, the problem though is a lot of with these. Was it a trained AI or was it just a parametric AI?
I'm not entirely certain. I just know that you just you send it your video link, and then it would just splice it into a few shorts.
Okay. Because obviously then you also have the difference between a parametric AI, which is just an AI that works by basic rules set by the original programmer, and a training AI, which sets its own rules based on input that it gathers from scraping the internet. So that's the difference between someone saying, this is what makes a good short, look at these things, versus an AI scraping videos from other creators, shorts from the top rated creators, and using that as training data. Like it's the whole thing again with like generative image AI. Like it cannot in its current state be ethical ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it requires training on data that you do not have copyright to.
Yeah. And surprisingly, the US actually took a W by already ruling that if you generate shit using AI, you don't have copyright over it, because why would you? That's stupid.
Everyone say thank you to Naruto the monkey. And that fucking selfie.
yeah, literally.
But yeah, no, it's bleak. But when is it not?
Yeah, when is it not, right? I mean, especially given current world happenings, when is it not bleak, right?
Yeah. Good Lord, you really. You know, I call up here. I want to talk shit about MHA, and you fucking hitting me with international politics at 2 a.m. European time.
That's
I
what
ought
I
to
do.
smack
That's
you.
what I do every time we talk, man.
I seem to have that effect on people. I don't know why.
It's because we're
Like,
real. It's because we're real, bro.
oh, bro, I'm about to show you something real. Check your DMs later.
We'll do. I'll wait until I'm off stream, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also I just checked the chat, and the first thing it says Rukasa's getting into a fight with Vocal Pineapple. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Is he? Oh, huge, dude. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on.
Oh god.
Oh god, it's Baku Deku's again.
Of course, it's never anything else.
Let's see.
Also, again, like if you want a gay ship, uh, Kirishima and Bakugo is so vastly superior. I'm
True.
sorry.
I agree completely, by the way.
I have to speak my
Okay,
truth.
so it seems that it started with this tweet by this
Oh,
dude
we're
who,
getting forensic.
yeah, with this dude who, by the way, unironically kind of stalks Dakachan. Like, every single day I see a tweet from this dude just taking screenshots of her. I don't know if there's a chance you're watching this, but just leave her the fuck alone, dude. Holy shit. It's unironically sad. Just stop. Just stop. Just seriously, just leave her alone. Anyway. Let's see what Pineapple said. Not kinda, she blocked him? Yeah, I'm not surprised. So he's, like, literally getting on an alt to just continually screen cap her. That's really weird, dude.
Good lord. People really have nothing to do. You'd
Yeah.
think the pandemic and the lockdowns are still going.
Yeah. Let's see. And then Pineapple Court retweeted it saying, "This is what happens when the leakers gas y'all up with stupid shit like they hold hands and Deku catches Bakugo. This is what happens when y'all got Bakudekus working for TCB and whoever else. Don't be mad at Caleb, who is shit. Be mad at yourselves for gassing this bullshit up." Oh boy. So
Hey, I mean, speak your truth, I guess.
he's accusing Rukasu, I believe, for working at TCB, because I do remember this leak. It was very sensationalized for a very clear audience. When like, in the chapter when Deku and Bakugo did like the catapult thing, you know,
Yeah.
Rukasu tweeted out that they held hands instead of like they were doing the catapult thing.
Hey, I mean, you gotta get the bag. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna.
Yeah, I saw that.
I am
and
not
I was,
going to. I'm not going to diss a bag holding queen. That's all I'm saying.
I saw that and I was like, yeah, okay, I understand what you're going for.
Yeah, like overall kind of whatever.
Yeah. Rukasu replied saying, "So translating that line like Horikoshi wrote it equals Bakudeku's working for TCB? I think some people are overhating on Caleb, yes, but it's fair to criticize a bad translation. Just try explaining to me who the we in that line is supposed to be. Also, what about the callback to 322 and 323? Guys, what is 322 and 323?
Guys, I'm confused. What are these numbers?
Guys, what happens in these chapters? I don't fucking know."
Also, who's the we in that
Oh,
line?
wait, is that
Wait,
the apology?
another apology has hit MHA Twitch.
I think 322 might be the apology chapter. We'll cover what you can't. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
I don't know.
Pineapple replied, "Yeah, saying two characters are holding hands when they aren't is baiting that fandom, and you know it since you didn't address it at all in the court retweet. But also, I've seen a bunch of people saying Deku's name was never used in the Japanese version in the first place. If it was, it's still not worth having a whole side of the fandom on here crying over it."
They're really going at it.
Holy.
Nice.
Rukasu replied, "I never used Deku's name in my translation either. Bakugo says Aitsu, that guy. I translated it as that nerd. The pics are available like 3 minutes after I post the leaked translations. People will look at them and know how the scene plays out. Also, they did hold hands."
I think Vocal Pineapple and Rukasu should shake hands. They should come together and embody what My Hero is all about.
No. What they should do is we should participate in internet blood sports and they should have a debate on my stream.
Wait. If I show up, maybe I can like pull some sponsors as well.
Yeah, you pull some sponsors, dude. You and I can
Yeah.
moderate the debate, bro.
Bro, when the fucking look on my face when I saw that Manscaped email in my
Oh
thing, in my
man.
inbox, I was like, oh, how do I even do this without people thinking about my balls?
Let him think about your balls, bro.
Don't.
that'll build the parasocial relationship.
Okay, real talk. It is crazy how hard, like, 100K plus YouTube relies on you building a parasocial relationship. It's like analytics will be like, hey, you should like,
Yeah.
interact with people, and you should try and like get to know them. Like, no, I'm not their friend. I mean, I like them, but I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to dupe anyone into thinking that they know me personally, because that's not fair to them.
A lot of YouTube community shit falls under the parasocial shit like crazy. Not my channel though. You guys are all my friends, okay?
You're just built different.
Yeah, I'm just built different. I know all of you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have a very parasocial relationship with you. Like, I call
Yeah.
you up. I call you up, and I think I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just talking to myself. I'm just really good at pretending to be someone else.
I see. Yeah, very parasocial. We've actually never interacted off stream before.
That's true. What's up, guys? I'm Asa.
Yeah.
Politics, am I right?
Yeah, Paul says, darn those darn labor unions, huh?
Well, I hate labor unions.
Wait,
Give me money.
wrong direction. No. We're not grifting that direction, okay?
Minus Asa. Asa Black. Dark Asa.
Oh my god. I'm just scrolling down
It's...
Bakugo, or not Bakugo. Oh yeah, I'm scrolling down Bakugo's timeline right now. Sorry, Pineapple.
Bro, they do be holding hands, though.
Man, you know
You
what
think-
I feel about this?
What?
I really don't care.
Yeah, same.
That's kind of
How's
crazy.
Oh, okay. Here's the one.
Mhm.
How fucking crazy is it that this beef probably has more lore to it than My Hero has had for the last 2 years?
Yeah, true. That's pretty true.
Yeah. So here's the real debate. You think when they held hands, like Bakugo or Deku did that thing where you like tickle the other person's palm a little, like make him twitch a little?
That's going straight to Takatron's profile in 15 seconds. Now that you said it.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Your content is being stolen, Ocean Man.
That's okay. Actually, I think I've only had my content stolen like twice. So I'm really lucky in that regard. Like in one case, some fucking TikTok parasite took my Gojo Powers Explained video and re-uploaded it in like parts.
Holy shit.
I made a TikTok account just to tell him to fuck off. But that was all right. And then in another case, one of my Monster Hunter videos got reposted on YouTube like 1-for-1.
Wow.
On a channel that usually does like Call of Duty gameplay compilations.
I had... let's see. I had one guy edit my video into a short and repost it, and to be honest, I didn't really care, so I didn't really do anything about it. I also got a copyright notification because somebody, quote-unquote, took my stream content and made it into a video, and it's literally not. The match says 90% of their video. It's not true at all, actually.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's wacky sometimes.
I just archived that one, and that was the only two I've gotten.
But yeah, no, it's a weird tool.
Yeah. My All Might thread got plagiarized by CBR too. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, dude, the nerd journalism plagiarism. That's high. Oh yeah, actually, I do remember that. Why
Within
am I
the hour.
acting stupid?
Within the hour that I posted the thread, it got plagiarized on CBR.
Hey, they work overtime over there.
Yeah, and I remember it was almost verbatim, and I DM'd the author. I was like, "Hey, why'd you do that?" And they didn't respond. And then somebody I saw, some random on Twitter, added them and was like, "Why the fuck are you plagiarizing?" And then they changed the article after that. And then I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate that." I DM'd them and I was like, "That's badass. You actually got them to change it."
Ethical journalism. You know how it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So there's also this one guy on TikTok who, he's cool. I don't actually have any problem with him. It's just that there was a period for a while where I would tweet something, and then within the hour he would have a TikTok about it. He didn't like straight
Nice.
up one-to-one talk about what I was talking about, but yeah, I don't really
Oh,
care.
he
that
was
much.
your biggest fan,
He was my biggest fan. Sorry, dude, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
bro. Bro, we need to get him on stream. We need to get in on that Manscaped ad with him.
Yeah. 3 moderators for the debate because we know that Pineapple's gonna go crazy if we don't have 3 moderators.
Yeah, I really do wonder what My Hero's legacy will be though once it ends, because it's so hard to predict. I feel like it's just going to devolve into fan fictions and rewrites.
I won't know because I won't be here. I will be in a better place. I will be in a better fandom.
To
Asterisk.
be fucking dead?
Yeah.
What?
The
Why are
second
you dying?
the second Act 3 retrospective drops, it's over.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like people are already kind of going wild with their imaginations as they're seemingly imagining this arc to be good. So, they might just keep going.
Yeah, they'll just keep imagining chapters for like the next decade.
I need to. This is out of nowhere, but anyone who watched like my old My Hero streams, I need to find that fucking Deku X Mina fanfiction.
Oh my god,
That
you're
shit
talking about
was
this again?
Dude, that shit was so fire. It changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was wild.
The Act 3 retrospective comment section is gonna be a better war than PLW. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the legacy will age like milk. Yeah, I don't know, like, because I think a lot of people still really like it, and I think that's going to carry it for a while. But
Yeah.
because it's also going to be interesting if there's going to be like an inverse of what happened to Naruto, where people kind of hated the final arc for a long time, and then later on,
Oh yeah, you think
it
it's
sort
gonna
of
be
changed.
like, yeah, you think people are gonna love it and then be like, well, maybe it wasn't that good actually.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what happens to a lot of series, right? Where like, as it comes out, people really love it or really hate it, and then 10 years later, the opposite opinion has become the consensus.
Real motherfucker like me was on the right side of history the whole time. That's all I know.
A real motherfucker like me doesn't really care about the sides because I know I'm right.
I care about the sites. It's the
Yeah, you
parasocial
just-
thing. Don't worry about it.
You just the neurodivergent skill to just be like, I don't care about other people's opinions. Mine is the only one that matters.
We need more people like Sensei. I love Sensei. He's not here, but I love him. He's a great guy.
Sensei?
Yozakura Sensei.
Oh, yes. He's nice.
He's a very nice guy. He's one of the few positive MHA people who hasn't turned on me, basically.
Well, then I like him less. He should turn on you, frankly.
You're just trying to isolate me. Keep me
Yes.
to yourself.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm jealous. Yeah, I see the way you look at other tweeters, and I'm like, no, that's my number one e-boy.
Damn. I'm sorry. Are there any people in particular that I should stop interacting with, Mr. Ocean Man?
Bubba.
There's a lot of tension in those interactions.
Yeah, no, this is. I mean, every time I jump in, this is a very controversial stream immediately because apparently I'm still a controversial figure, which I don't quite get.
You're so controversial, bro. People love to think about you.
Oh, bro. I'm about to do something real controversial to those luscious lips of yours.
Yeah, I occasionally still see people talk about your video. I'm not gonna lie. Your villain video.
I still get comments on like the Monster Hunter videos where someone is, great video. By the way, it's okay if you don't like MHA anymore, but you shouldn't be so harsh on it. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
what's an MHA?
Shut up, dude.
I'm like, what's a My Hero Academia? Like, did you hit your head?
It's like literally been so long since you even posted one. What is the point?
I don't know. I think some people need closure because you know how some
guess.
people choose like a YouTuber as sort of their opinion merchant.
Yeah.
And they need to know what to think about the final arc past of what I've already talked about.
They should just come to me.
Yeah. You're my son
Yeah.
and my
you
lover
raised
at
me.
the same time somehow.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We don't need to explain it.
Yeah, don't worry about the lore implications. It's
We don't
fine.
need to justify ourselves to these people.
No, we absolutely don't. Um, what's the guy's name? Because I saw someone sent me a tweet from that one guy who really hates me, who's still going on about me.
You didn't even realize how little that narrows it down.
The guy no one else likes.
Judge Fudge?
Yes, yes, him. Someone sent me a tweet the other day where he was going off about me, and like I glanced at it and I was like, damn, the shit's still going. Like one side of blood feud. I do still find it really funny that there's actually still quite a lot of people who like well-meaningly send me tweets about me. It's like, hey, I guess you should know that people are talking about you like this. And I'm like, thanks. That's very sweet, but I don't really care that much.
I used to care. It's kind of a skill you have to develop. Like, I used to care a lot. I think especially because I was smaller. So, like, conversations felt a little bit more relevant about me, but now that I'm a little bit bigger and now that I'm more experienced, I really don't care that much. And, like, people do have a tendency to be like, oh my god, look at what this guy said about... I don't... Like, why send it to me? Like, I don't care.
Yeah, if you are mad about saying something I said about MHA like years ago, I'm literally gonna eat you. Like, I'm going to cannibalize you. Like, what are you gonna do? Argue me to death? This isn't the Bay Club. I'm gonna fucking slurp on your bones. What do you think this is, huh?
And, like, you have to understand that a lot of these people are kind of just... delusional. Because it's like, I still get people who are like, all he does all day is shit on MHA. Dude, I rarely talk about it. I stream every Sunday and talk about it for like an hour. That's really all I do.
Dude, that's like all of Sunday and also all of the week.
Yeah,
Why are you so obsessed with MHA, dude?
I make an MHA video maybe like once every 2 months at best right now. Okay, shush. Yeah, it's like every other Sunday. Okay.
Ocean, what are your thoughts on the MHA Black Lives Matter fanfic? None of those words are in the Bible. What are you What are you saying at me? What kind of profane? What? Asa, hold me. What is that?
I'll hold you. I don't know. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, what's your hand doing there? Anyway, what's the MHA Black Lives Matter fanfic?
It's the one where the trio is shouting Black Lives Matter. You know, like Bakugo is like, I can't breathe and stuff like that. You know.
You say you know as if I'm supposed to.
You haven't seen
like,
it?
No.
Damn. That's crazy.
Like I dodged that somehow. I guess this must have been like in 2020, right? During the big riots.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Damn.
Let's see if I can find it.
Oh my god. So yeah, those are your thoughts on the Black Lives Matter fanfic. A whole bunch of sighing and holding Asa by suggestive positions.
Yeah. I can't find it, and it's taking longer than 15 seconds, so it's just gone.
There's nothing's worth longer than 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's true.
Except you, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
But anyway, I think I'm gonna actually go off as it is past 2, and I need to take my fucking government mandated medicine and go to bed.
Government mandated medicine. Can I have some?
Oh, bro. We actually do have government mandated medicine. We have iodine tablets that we get periodically. Because we live near a nuclear reactor.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. And so they provide us with them for free just in case they do a little oopsie. we can protect our thyroids.
Would you want to become a full ReZero YouTuber after you're done with MHA? What I have learned in the grand scheme brief tenure is that becoming a YouTuber dedicated to solely one thing is always a mistake.
Yes. As someone who has now twice been dedicated to solely one thing.
Yeah. As it stands right now, ReZero viewership when the anime is not airing is like not even a quarter of MHA viewership at all times. So, no. I'll probably always be... Yeah, I'll become a full-time News Extras content creator instead.
Bro, that Kagurabachi rebrand is gonna go crazy. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It was lovely chatting to you again. And
it's always great.
corralling your your chat. And yeah, take care, my guy.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
When Ocean Man pops in, everyone in chat sits their ass down and listens because we're about to impart some wisdom.
Am I your stream's dedicated brown man?
What the fuck does that even mean?
You know, for like leftist brownie points. Like I come in
Wow.
and I pander. You know, obviously my existence is politically motivated, right? Like I don't just exist. I don't just exist. I am shoehorned in to appease the woke mob.
You're gonna get me in so much trouble, man.
The worst part is I'm not even that brown.
God damn it.
Ocean run for office? I did.
Yeah, I voted for him.
I'm not joking. I did once.
Yeah,
when I was 19.
I think I remember you telling me about it.
Yeah, and it didn't go well. I didn't have a strong enough platform.
Yeah, I tried to stuff the ballot boxes, but they caught me with like a bunch of ballots in my shirt.
Oh, bro, are those ballots in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
It's ballots.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, Ocean Man. Have a good day or night. Sorry.
Thanks.
Fuck.
You have a good Sunday, man. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Later. What's the point, guys? Ocean Man's gone. What's the point? Are we the woke mob? Yeah. Did you see the new volume cover illustrations? Yeah, the Dobby one was cool. I like that one. The rest I forget, so they probably didn't matter that much to me. Is chat a good enough wingman for you when Ocean is around? Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I don't know what you're talking about, Bubba. What is that? Sucks I missed the read-through live. I mean, you'll be right. It's always a risk to have Twitter open on stream, because there's always a 33% chance at all times that I refresh the timeline, and Cruz has put some porn on my timeline. Do you take suggestions for video topics? Yes. You can comment it and I might see it. I'm most likely to see it if you join my Discord and post it in the Video Ideas channel, though. It's always Cruz or Tarnish. I turned off Tarnish's retweets so long ago. Why is that in your timeline to begin with? That's it because Cruz is horny, fulfilling King's role. They both can't even combine to create a fraction of King's power. Discord shill, he's a YouTuber. What does that even mean? What are you talking about? King was a different animal, dude. Actually crazy. King was like 24/7 porn hitting the TL. It was always bad news when a second King retweet hit the towers. Can I send you one tweet? It won't take long? Yeah, look. Where's my tweet twice? What other manga do you read that is not shown in Jump? Zero. The only reason why I even read the ones in Shonen Jump is because of Shonen and Chill. If I wasn't on Shonen and Chill, majority of that shit would be dropped. Just like Ocean Man. Y'all are on the MHA side of Twitter too much. I don't know any of these names. King's been gone for a while, so it's understandable you wouldn't know him. Oh, this tweet. Yeah, this tweet is so stupid. Oh my god, the manga is aimed at little boys. Why are you surprised that there's some Disney shit? Genuine negative IQ take. First of all, the fact that it's... Well, it's not even a fact, but if it was aimed at little boys, that would mean it has a greater responsibility for its writing, by the way. Second of all, there are plenty of kids' media that people extract a lot more meaning out of because it's not that simple. It's written by adults. And unless it's shit like fucking Coco Melon, dude, there's gonna be more to it than that. Additionally, Weekly Shonen Jump's audience is not that young. I have talked about this a lot. I don't think I've talked about it in a video, though. Weekly Shonen Jump's audience is actually only getting older as time goes. It's a majority of people that read Shonen Jump right now are 17 plus. Also, yeah, Avatar is like one of the most popular animated pieces of fiction fucking ever. It's for little boys when Shiki turns his family into ground beef. It's just stupid. Would you say you're a fan of Godzilla? Not really. I really liked the Godzilla fighting games on the GameCube though when I was a kid. Would you want a live-action ReZero if it's done like One Piece? I don't really care. More exposure is always good, so sure. Starring Muse. I'm not a ginger though. I can't be taught. Also, what's always funny about people who talk shit about liking a kid series is that you can always go to their profile and see them doing the same thing. Negative IQ post. So funny how MHA fans guess that. Yeah, it's like... Well, actually, I talked about this a long time ago. MHA is as complex or as simple, like, as it needs to be for the argument at the time. So, like, before the Final War, it was, like, a really deep and intricate addressing of unjust power dynamics and stuff in society. And now that the Final War is happening, oh, it's just like a kid series. What are you talking about? I can portray a biblically accurate owl at his correct height of 6'4". Yeah. He doesn't know. Well, he does know. He's in denial. What's your favorite genre of music? Experimental hip-hop. Have you noticed a dip in art quality for Kagurabachi? I mean, maybe. I think it's fine, though. It literally happened 2 weeks apart with Toga. This is such a good nuanced take. Yeah, she has to die. No way something other than jail's waiting for her. Yeah, it's... As I said, MHA is as complex as it needs to be for the argument at the time. What are some creators you like to watch outside of the anime-manga sphere? Believe it or not, I actually do not watch any anime-manga creators. So, every YouTuber I do watch is outside of the anime manga sphere. Let's see. I like Spoon Kid. Spoon Kid is fun. I watch every Spoon Kid video, especially while I'm eating. It's a great time to watch Spoon Kid videos. I watch Geo Wizard for his GeoGuessr stuff, and also he likes to walk across countries in straight lines. I sometimes watch 3 Clicks Philip because Counter-Strike was a big part of my life. At some point. What's an album you'd recommend for someone getting into experimental hip-hop? Ex-Military by Death Grips. You won't find it on Spotify, though. You have to look it up on YouTube or something. If not that, you can also do Bottomless Pit by Death Grips. Veteran by JPEG Mafia is also good. I also watch a couple of various random astronomy YouTubers that I could barely remember the name of. I know there's Astro Backyard and there's Damon Scotting. Oh, I also watch Dog Dog for Hearthstone stuff. Dog Dog is very funny. Alright, chatters. It's time. It's time to wrap her up. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, subscribe. I also stopped posting telescope pictures in S&C. That's because I was waiting a while for the sky to change so I could take pictures of new stuff, and then my apartment complex installed a very, 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 very bright light on my balcony, and it flashbangs my telescope irreparably. So, it's very hard right now. And also my pictures suck. I have to work on them. If it's a planet, I can do an okay job. I do want to take a picture of Jupiter. Soon. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Join the Discord. We talk about My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, stuff like that. Become a YouTube member. You get behind the scenes content, exclusive polls, you get videos before their actual release, you get emotes, you get a badge, Pog. Also, everyone should watch my new video because it's doing very, very fucking well, and you should make it do even more well, even more gooder. Thanks guys, Free Palestine, goodbye.